Hello everybody, my name is Ling Minghui. Today we're going to be talking about the product development. So what is product development and what are the steps of it? So whenever you're in a business, especially when you are producing products, there's always this thing called improvement. And you could always improve, right? Because nothing is perfect. And there's always a limit before you can reach the definition of perfect for your product, and you would want your product to be completely good for your consumers. So what is product development? Product development is the creation or improvement of a product before you release it to the massive target out there that loves your product or wanted to buy your product. So here are 6 steps for you to start with your own product development. So first is you need to come up with an idea for the product. For example, today we're going to be going through all these 6 steps with an example. So my company is a company that is targeted for kids, and I want to create that very beautiful diary notebook where there's like the lockers, where there's like a pen attached to it, where there's stickers on it, crayons on it for the kids to fully express themselves in the diary and yet have nobody to be able to read their diary through the locker. So here, first is I need to come up with the idea. So who will come up with me for the ideas? First is probably my partner or my equity partner, right? And if I do not have any equity partner, then I'll need my manager or my HR, my employees, my team, my production team, etc. Because when we're in a company, it's not just the CEO, me as the boss, that is going to give out ideas, but there comes ideas of employees and ideas of other workers that may be really valuable and that contribute a lot to the success of the whole business. So I will receive ideas from them. Okay, what color should be like, what is the size of it, how will the pen be attached to it, will the locker have anything special with it, or will it only be a normal locker, or things like that. So I want to come up with the idea. And when I was able to have constant communication with my employees and be able to know what do they think about it, I could not just only improve my work, but also make my employees feel like they're included. And so that's what I want all my employees to be able to feel. Secondly is to send the idea for the design team so that they could design the prototype. So then after we have the idea, we will send it to the design team. Usually a lot of company will have a design team for themselves that's going to design the packaging or design the branding, design the product, what will it look like. And then after that, the design team will send for me the prototype. So here, I'll send it to my design team. Okay, I want a book that's in the size of B5, so not too big, but not too small. 250 pages, and the pages must be a little bit high quality so that they could draw colors on it. And then there must be 2 additional pages for them to stick their favorite stickers on it. So whenever they need a sticker on it, they will be able to take that out. So like the can paper, right? And then I would want the book to be able to open like this, and in the middle of the book there must be a string that's going to attach the pen in it, and the pen must be able to have different colors. So you guys know those pens where each button you push down is a different color. I would want that pen in my book, and also make it for 3 colors, yellow, pink, and blue. Not too harsh color, very pastel, very beautiful, very cutesy color. And then that is the idea. And then my design team will send for me the prototype, and then I could be able to work with my design team. Okay, maybe fix a little bit on that, fix a little bit on this. And then after we got the prototype, then we send it into our target customers. And that's when there's this thing called survey coming up, right? This is the time where you could take time to ask your consumer or to ask people around or do our consumer survey to ask them, okay, is this product good? This is not my product, totally not not totally not my product. I'm just asking, do you think it's good? And there may be some feedbacks to it. Some people might say it's really good. Some people might say, man, I don't really like this. Some people say there's some improvements like that. We, as the boss, need to receive the feedbacks in a positive mindset. And after we got those feedback, which is step 4, which is to receive feedback. I think the color is really good, but I think maybe a little bit more cartoon animals, or maybe let the children be able to customize their own notebook. That's going to be so cool, right? And I think that maybe you could customize it more by allowing kids to buy charms with your notebook, right? Or maybe you should make like an additional key, because a lot of kids lose their keys and they do not want to lose their diary. And so those are the ideas that I could receive from my target after they have tested out the products. And then moving on, I would take those feedback and I would improve. So I'll send back to my design team. Okay, they said this, they said like that. I think we should improve on this and that. And then finally, when we're able to improve that, we could return back to step 2, continue on until the time we get to step 6, which is we're able to release our product to the mass production out there. So that is all the steps that you guys need for product development. Thank you for listening and goodbye.